Good morning, dear friends. Welcome to Gurudeva online classes. Dear friend, today we are going to start new lesson, that is the motion and measurement of distances. Dear friend, before starting the lesson, we have to understand here what is the motion. Do you know what is the motion? If you say that an object is changing position from one point to another point, we can say that an object is motion. Right? An object changing position from one place to another place, from one point to another point, that is we will call motion. Okay, here point A. Okay, an object changing position from point A to point B. This is we will call motion. Okay, this is we will call motion. Okay, dear friend, let us see next point here. Measurement of distance. Do you know what is mean by measurement of distance? Dear friend, an object moving from initial point to final point. Okay, this is we call motion. But we have to know here an object moving from initial point A to point B. But we didn't know how much distance that is moved. Okay, we have to know here how much distance moved from point A to point B. This is we have to measure. So here measurement of distance, motion means an object moving from one place to another place, but how much distance that is moved from point A to point B, that is we will call measurement of distance. Okay, here an object moved from point A to point B, but my question is how much distance moved from point A to point B? So what is the distance from point A to point B? Somebody told you an object moved from point A to point B. So you noticed some motions here. You notice here some motion as an object moved from point A to point B, that is showing here motion because it moved from point A to point B. Here motion is fixed. But my question is how much distance traveled from point A to point B? Do you know how much distance traveled an object from point A to B? Dear friend, that is the measurement of distances. Dear friend, in this lesson, we are going to cover some important points. First one is motion and types of motion and measurement of distance. Okay. And how to measure distance between two different points. Okay. These points we are going to discuss in this lesson. Dear friend, let us start with very well known things that transport you can see every day. You using every day. You are using transport to come to the school. Dear friend, before that you watch this video, the story of transport.
Have you ever tried to know how people used to travel in the past? Long ago, people did not have any means of transport. They used to move only on foot and carry goods either on their back or using animals. Their journey was long and tiring. One day, they were surprised to see a circular piece of wood moving by itself. After several days of thinking and imagining, they invented the wheel. Logs with hollow cavity were used for transport along water routes. Eventually, we started inventing things that made our life easier. Until the beginning of the 19th century, people still depended on animal power to transport them from place to place. Until James Watt invented the steam engine and brought a revolution in transportation. It gave us a new source of power. Steam engines powered the ships and rail locomotives to increase the efficiency of their operation. After several attempts and failure to achieve the goal of flying in the sky, in 1903, Wright brothers successfully invented and flew the first airplane. We have come across a lot of innovation and development in transportation. The common means of transport are bikes, cars and buses, metro, train, airplane. We are now traveling in space.
Dear friend, you watched this story of transport video, and dear friend, you understood how transport system developed from ancient period. Dear friend, you are also using transport to come to school from your home. And you see your friend also using transport to come to the school from his home. You see your friend and yourself, you are going to school by different transport. You may taking school bus to come to the school, and you may taking bicycle to come to the school from your home, and your friend, he can taking motorcycle to come to the school. Your friend may be taking his own bike to come to the school from his own. Some people are coming to the auto, and some people are coming by the walk. If their houses very near to the school, those students are coming by walk to the school. And who are very far from the school, those are coming from the auto and to the bike and to the school van. Some people are coming by bicycle. Bike means that is one of the transport system. Car also. Car means that is also transport. People are using different means of transport. Somebody using your bicycle, somebody using your bike, somebody coming to the car, somebody coming here school van, somebody coming to the auto. People are using different means of transport, right? You might be going out for vacation or outing or out of station and tourist spot or relation home or any villages in your holidays. You are going to your grandmother home in holidays. Dear friend, how do you go? You take means of transport. By car or by bike, by train, by bus. Okay, you are going to your villages or your grandmother home or your relation home. Okay, these are the means of transport. If you are going very far, you taking flight and you taking train. If you are going very near from your home, you are going by the bicycle or by the bike or by the car. Okay. If your relation home is very far from your city, then you booking flight or you going to the train. If you going to America or if you going to Dubai, you are going through the flight. You are not going by the bicycle because America and Dubai very far from our India. Okay, we are using your flight to go from India to America, to go from India to Dubai. Okay, these are different types of transport. Dear friend, transport depending upon the distances. Okay, If very near me, we are going by walk. If our distance is very near, we are using here bicycle. If our distance is very far away, we are using here flight or train. Okay. Transport depends upon the distance. As I told, we have bus, car, bicycle, train, flight. These are the different means of transport. Which one you will choosing the means of transport, that is depending on different factors. We are deciding according to our distance and according to our budget. We choose the means of transport on basic two factors here, important factors. First one is distance. If distance is very far away, we are choosing here flight or train. If distance is very close, very near me, we are choosing here bus. And second factor here, that is budget. How much budget we have, we choose depending upon our budget also. Okay, dear friend, now in this lesson we are talking only motion and measurement of distance. We are not talking about budget or cost. We are discussing in this chapter only motion and measurement of distances. Dear friend, we know motion means an object changing places from one point to another point. That is we will call motion. How much distance this object moved from point A to point B, that is we will call distance. Okay. Dear friend, if you going by the train and if you going by the flight, here lot of difference in ticket price. Okay. Now we are not talking about cost here. In this lesson we are talking about distance only. Okay. If your mom telling you to buy some vegetables, you are going to market by walk or by using bicycle, because market very near to your home. Okay. You are not booking a flight, you are not taking a train to go market, you are using bicycle or bike or by walk, because market very near to your home. Dear friend, see, we are deciding depending upon the distances. We are using transport depending upon the distances. Dear friend, we have to understand here we are using the transport depending upon the distances. Dear friend, next point I am making here importance of distances. Dear friend, as you know, we are selecting the transport, that is depending upon the distances. How much we need to travel. For example, you are going from Kerala to Delhi. You are going from Kerala to Delhi. Dear friend, now if you want to go Delhi from Kerala, do you take out here bicycle to go from Kerala to Delhi? Is it possible to go by through the bicycle here? This is not possible, because here from Kerala to Delhi distance is very large. Distance is very large. Distance is very large from Kerala to Delhi. Dear friend, to go from Kerala to Delhi, we are booking here flight. Okay, we are booking flight or train. Because distance between Kerala to Delhi is very large, so we are going to the flight or train. Dear friend, if you want to go from Kerala to Delhi very fastly, you are booking flight. Okay. If you are going very slowly, you are booking here from Kerala to Delhi, it is the train. Dear friend, transport depending upon the distance, how much we are traveling, how much distance we are traveling, that is depending upon the distance. Dear friend, depending upon the distance, how much distance you want to travel, you will decide which mode of transport. But how do you know how much distance from Kerala to Delhi? Dear friend, somebody telling you, you just Google it, you will find how much distance from Kerala to Delhi. You take smartphone or computer, you just type www.google.com. Nowadays, very easy to find out how much distance from Kerala to Delhi. You open Google, you just type how much distance from Kerala to Delhi. Within fraction of second, you will getting how much distance from Kerala to Delhi. Nowadays, very easy to find out how much distances. Dear friend, you find so many flights and so many trains to go from Kerala to Delhi. Just you book your ticket in computer. Dear friend, you need not to be measured distance between the two cities or two places nowadays, because they are all done by peoples. It is all updated in Google. You can see that how much distance between two cities, how much distance between two places. This is very easy to find out nowadays by using computer, by using internet. Dear friend, but here you notice this point. You show the distance from Kerala to Delhi. So what is the distance between Kerala to Delhi? It is 2671 kilometer. How much? 2671 kilometer. Dear friend, you notice here some points here. When you measuring any distances, when you finding any distances, you will finding here two things. First one is you finding here number. Okay. Next, second one is that is the unit. From Kottur to Koligi, 18 kilometer. From Kottur to Koligi, 18 kilometer. Here also you finding here two things. One is the number, another one is the unit. Here 18 is the number. Kilometer, km. This is the unit. Okay. Dear friend, when you are talking about distances, you will find in here two things. One is the number, and one is the unit. Dear friend, see here from Kerala to Delhi here 2671 kilometer. You need not to measure here, but you will find it very easily. Dear friend, in our life, in some situations, we have to face to measure the some distances, some length, some width. How do you measure these length and width? How to understand this point here? How do you measure it? So, what you need? Let us see some situations here. Dear friend, I want to take an example. See, in the classroom where you are sitting, that is the bench, very large bench. If your teacher telling you share, there are large desks which are to be shared in between two students. How will you share this desk? On the teacher's suggestion, here students are decided to measure the length of the desk. Here two students are decided to measure the length of the desk by using gilli danda. See, first one student measuring here the length of the desk by using one set of gilli danda, and he marking line. After that, another student he also measuring the length of the desk by using another set of gilli danda, but here not getting the same length when he measuring by using another set of gilli danda. Why? Do you notice at this point here? Here getting here difference in measurement. So dear friend, here both students are unhappy by measuring length of the desk by gilli danda. One student suggested to his friend to measure the length of the desk by cricket bat. When he measuring by using cricket bat, here also similar problem. Here also very difference in measurement. When he measuring from one cricket bat, he getting another measurement, and another student he also measuring by using another cricket bat, he also getting different measurement. There is also similar problem. Okay, and after that those student again unhappy, and teacher suggested to measure this table by using one string, and students are taking here one string and measuring the length of the desk. After that those students are folding the string and marking on the length of the desk, and both students are getting equal length. Dear friend, when both students are using here string, they will getting here exact length. When both students are measured by the string, you would say that if we are using geometrical scale, dear friend, if you measuring by the scale also, you will getting here exact length of the desk. Dear friend, we have some standard measurement. Dear friend, to measure the length, to measure the distance, we have some standard scale. If we using those standard scale, we are getting exact length. For example, if you going to tailor shop, tailor will measuring by using measuring tape. Okay, this is the standard measurement tape. If you going to cloth shop, when shopkeeper measuring here 2 meter cloth, if you taking that cloth and you going to another shop, here also if shopkeeper measuring by the measuring tape, he also getting here same measurement, because these shopkeeper are using here standard measurement tape, standard measurement scale. Okay, dear friend, in this class we have discussed some important points about distances. Okay, remaining point we will discuss in tomorrow class. Thank you.